How's it going, everybody? So, hey, it's 501 for that was organic. I would never do that deal. Can't lie to you about it either. But yeah, it's 501, the May Day. Lots of big stuff going on. Just coming up on stuff. Let's take a look at some quick items. Let's do a fast video. The Sound of 007 Air Studios 201. So, event 201. Wednesday premiere. So Wednesday began on November 23rd, 2022. Well, I set up all my time and date stuff, and today, 322 to the blue moon is 161 days. And Wednesday, the television show coming out to the Wednesday, 2 days before the flower full moon, also happens to be 161 days. That was just kind of like a mathematical organic accident there. But Wednesdays came out on 11/23. That's a 1-1-2-3-2-2. Well, 123 is May 3rd. It's the 123rd day of the year. Oh man, I just really think it's going to be that day. I really, 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 really do. The movie Sliding Doors had the 5-5 as she's walking in. She also had the right eye wound. I suppose being a Gemini can have its downside, the guy said to her. And more of the right eye wound. Right eye wound symbology. 3rd of May. THIRD of May does come to 688 in the Hebrew gematria, 119 in the simple or English ordinal. From the United Nations, 99. Mary Magdalene, George Floyd. So, and Kim Kardashian. So, George Floyd came to May 3rd, along with King James Bible, London Bridge, Nova Scotia, Earth is flat, 11-3 or 311, just like that. Wow. That's pretty hardcore. That's just page 1. The Chinese leader, his name's spelled out. Alan Parsons' I, Robot album to the day Trump is I'm a Robot. I think I started these. Okay, this came out on 3/17. Here's an email from Trump. Join your fellow patriots. I'm sorry, got off track. So the I, Robot album release date. On the day he is a robot, it's 45 years, 9/27 for Daniel 9/27. Just like that. Just like that? Yeah, just like that. 167.37 or 1673.7. Oh, you had 9/27 twice? Yeah, 549 months, 27 days. So you had 9/27 twice. And on the Abomination of Desolation Day, it's 17/076. 46 years, 9 months exactly, 469. Oh, that's interesting. 707 equals 153 times 10^9. Where's the 707? Oh, it's right in the middle. 1707, 6 days. 1 minute, 53 seconds plus 7 minutes. 7 seconds is the perfect 9 minutes. It's a big cipher. that they do use. May 13th, eve of 75th anniversary of Israel. And I want me to forget what movie this was in. I can't even remember. May 13th, 2020. Golly. You know, at the time, I just knew I'd remember, I guess. Dia de los Muertos comes to April 20th. Donald Trump is DEAD. April 16th. And then I did the other ones for you already. Flower full moon comes to 187 in simple gematria. 187. World Trade Center. Doppelganger twins, which they referred to Trump, a lookalike, as a doppelganger. It made the news big time. So that's why if we Google Donald Trump doppelganger and click images, there he was. That guy at the store. The Hill put it up. And this is the YouTube video. And
it's video settings
from Inside Edition. So it was a famous deal using that word doppelganger. Now you know why, because it comes to flower full moon. Lisa Marie Presley, George Washington, November 7th, which is 11/7. The rising day comes to the flower full moon, or 117. The Bible verse, Revelation 11/7, November 7th, comes to flower full moon. December 14th, which is 1214, which is 121, fused with 214. 121 is Antichrist in simple gematria, fused with the 214th verse of Revelation, which is first time deadly wound is mentioned. Oprah Gail Winfrey also comes to flower full moon in gematria. Waning flower moon, just in case he was to go down during the flower moon, but when it's waning, Wuhan virus, January 19th, which we know was when Donnie Darko came out, and cryptocurrency. It also comes to 204 in the simple, which is April 20th, or new moon coding for the flower full moon. Crescent flower comes to 1557, 1338, 223. The storm has arrived. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Saturday Night Live. Earl Wright. I told y'all my story with Earl. And believe it or not, he comes to 121 Antichrist two different ways. 1210 in Hebrew gematria, and just simply 121 Antichrist. No wonder the Lord had his death make such an impression numerically. Comes to Wuhan, China, by the way. Wow. 5th of November, Antichrist, Revelation, Ukraine war. Wuhan, China, which I didn't even see and write down in the email. I just now spotted it. 37, which also is 73. His number began with 37. Valentine's, 12/1, which again is 121. Sharon Tate, Christian Bale, Gotham City, April 7, Damian Thorne, which the name Thorne, Damian Thorne, is T Horn, and we know Trump is the horn. And 12/1, which again is 121 coded. So, and I put 12/1 in there twice. Okay. But anyway, that's fascinating. The horn in gematria does come to iRobot. It is also 88 in simple gematria, which is Trump. The movie 7206, 7,206 days to the what I think is the abomination of desolation, the next total solar eclipse that puts the X across America. And we know that 726 is Antichrist in the English gematria, which is simple gematria or English ordinal times 6. It is 6867, or include both dates, 6868 with an 86 in the middle on the rising day. Trump will be officially a robot on May 5th. And of course, the horn comes to Trump because it's 88. Also, Scotland, Maryland, Mother Gaia, Snake Poem, May 5th. So you're telling me the horn and Trump come to May 5th in gematria through that 88, 720, 60. Yes, that's what we're telling you. Groundhog Day equals divorce in Jewish gematria. And I told you about my Groundhog Day divorce. I think I did that already because it was no longer highlighted in my prep. So there was a movie that Heath Ledger did. It was his last movie. It's 123 minutes long, and the 123rd day of the year is May 3rd. The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus. You got 311 coded again. 13 years, 11 months, 11 days. $7.27 in the weeks. 122.22 in the hours. That was the Cannes Film Festival. This is its worldwide release. 48.77. 48, of course, is Donald Trump. And I think it's the full reduction. Along with 77. 13 years, 4 months, 8 days. 1, 3, 4, 8. In the hours, 117.048. I'm going to get into all that, but it's, when I tell you it's saying a lot, it is saying a lot. Antichristos. We do know it's G500 in gematria. You know it comes to 155, May 5th, in the English ordinal. Comes to Corona, VIRUS. 313, which is the Bible verse. First time deadly wound is mentioned. It's 214th verse of Revelation, but it's Revelation 13:3. This is a Bruder film. 313 was the frame of the head getting blown. 713 is Antichristos. Remember, when I got married, it was 3 times 12 times 1983, which came to 71388, which is 138 Donald Trump in simple gematria and 88 Trump in simple gematria. Also came to April 13, which was the day in 2012 the Lord started calling me out of the world. Came to Nancy Grace, who is all about the fake OJ. Also Russian Vids, which is a fake YouTube channel. We'll tell you a lot of truth, but what's what we call controlled opposition. Mr. Irrelevant, which showed, this is Antichristos now. Mr. Irrelevant showed at the NFL playoffs. And the Heartbreakers comes to Antichristos. What do you think Tom Petty in the Heartbreakers is? Tom Petty came from Gainesville, Florida, where the Devil's Advocate come from. When Al Pacino was the devil and Keanu Reeves was the Devil's Advocate or Antichrist. The Devil's Advocate came from Gainesville, Florida, which that's what right now the Gators are in their 7th coach since Spurrier, whose birthday is the same as Hitler's, and this coming total solar eclipse. The Heartbreakers, Tom Petty. And their big song they play after the 3rd quarter in Gainesville, I Won't Back Down. The Antichrist is telling you he won't back down. The Heartbreakers is Antichristos. Antichristos is saying, I won't back down. Gainesville, Florida. Antichrist Superstar album came out 88, October 8th. Remember, October was once the 8th month. Octagon, octopus, October. It came out the 8th of October. It is 7726 in length. There's your 726 for Antichrist. 144,000 is also represented. Oh, to what day? To the abomination of desolation or the next total solar eclipse. So Antichrist Superstar, when he takes the stage as seemingly have risen from the dead, that all goats are handed over to that strong delusion, it literally comes to 144 days. 10044, because it's all about the 144,000. Hey, it's 614, y'all. But you know whose birthday, isn't it? That's to April 8th, which is 48. 144 begins the minutes also. Let's go back to the minutes. Yeah, you got 144 twice with Antichrist Superstar. So they made sure that they released that album at a very specific time. What is this here? Is this the Beautiful People song release, possibly? I didn't write down, but it's 1388 in the weeks, 138 and 88, all fused together from the release of The Beautiful People to the Flower Full Moon. $144 in the hours, 144 in the minutes. Wow. That's The Beautiful People all the way to the Abomination of Desolation Day we just talked about. So both their items have two sets of 144 from either the album, Antichrist Superstar, or the big hit off of it, The Beautiful People. Cannot make it up. By the way, the Florida Gators National Championship, their first one, that game opened up with that song. Gainesville is Devil's Advocate University. Alabama is Ghost in the Machine University. Their big fraternity in Alabama is called the Machine. They are often referred to as a Machine. I'm sure their basketball team will be whenever they win the national championship. Any comments? I've been responding to Christian's comments in real time, so they're not shown here, but he's had some good stuff. So just please make sure you read all the comments all the time, please. And because I answered him back, I was bored. I'm not going to say where I was, but I was like, I had a very active mind going, and I wanted to go ahead and answer them right then in real time. But y'all always know to look for the comments, hopefully. All right. Going down May 3rd, rising on May 5th, Abomination of Desolation, April 8th. That's my best guess based on all the evidence. Love you.